that is going to be it for that. Thank you so much for our nostalgia trip. Let's go ahead and go into our video segment now that we got a little bit of time and a lot of video. I am not kidding. In fact, it's pretty good because we have a couple that are directly linked to conventions coming up. So it's best to get to them now. Yeah, let's see. Oh, we gotta get rid of the ice train here. Give me a second while everybody gets connected in here.
Ah, right. I forgot you had those.
Right,
items.
yeah, the fun stuff you put up.
Yeah, and I put up for the after party, the more fun stuff.
Mm-hmm. References that Cole got it with. I know that.
That is a cute dude.
Yeah, I absolutely loved it. It's got a nice little sketchy style.
And I see that said kittens I just mentioned are not on screen at the moment.
I only put them up when we need to cover when I feel like we need to cover things a little bit more.
Nah, fair enough.
Anyway, here we go. We got This Day Will Define Who You Are, the Sparta Trincolis remix.
Tribute? Okay.
I do miss these old videos like this, but I never imagined the full 4-minute one of this.
Yeah, it's actually amazing.
Yeah, and this is one of the ones that's actually trying to use full lines of, rather than just using sound clips and bites.
Yeah, it's impressive.
Looks like they're focusing in on
This
the
is a
movie, too.
rarity in all of the kind of music that was ever made.
Oh, remember a second.
No, it's...
The movie has enough stuff that it can just do one thing as opposed to pulling from multiple episodes.
While it does, the fact is that you still have 9 seasons of episodes, which are a lot more content as opposed to the movie, which is still makes this impressive.
True, but they might have said
Stop one-upping me. Let me have this. Anyway, that's This Day Will Define Who You Are, the Sparta Tranquilist remix by Lizzie Oates. And now, let's go on to an Everfree Northwest announcement.
Hey folks, Lightning Bliss here. Though I'm sorry to say this announcement isn't the best one I'll be making. Unfortunately, due to financial reasons, I sadly won't be attending Everfree Northwest this year. I admit I'm pretty bummed about it. But when life hits you, it can sometimes come with a sledgehammer. But I do hope the rest of my friends and fans who are attending have fun and share lots of pictures. I admit I really wanted to go, but alas, it just wasn't in the cards. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm so bummed I can't go.
Don't despair, my dear. I shall help you get to the ball. I mean, convention.
Oh my gosh! Do I really have a fairy god? And suddenly, I wish I had the evil stepmother instead.
I'm here to whisk you away to a fun weekend of panels, performances, music, games, and general fandom escapades. See? I even brought a whisk. It's funny because wordplay.
Silver, you can stop with that voice now.
Oh, I'm not doing this on purpose. This outfit is bunching up in all the wrong places.
Right, that's it.
Oh, sure. Go ahead and ruin my cosplay. Wasn't like I was planning on entering that in a competition.
Seriously?
Heck no! You see what people come up with for those competitions? I'd be lucky to get a pity vote. That's why I said I wasn't planning on entering.
Oh, then why are you here? Why did you show up like that? Why are you... Wait, you said you helped me get to Everfree Northwest?
Indeed I did. The very same convention that will be taking place August 21st to the 23rd this year
time.
of our Faust Accord 2026 at the Hyatt Regency Bellevue in Bellevue, Washington.
Look, Silver, this all sounds well and good, but I couldn't afford to make it there. Sure, I could fly or teleport, but affording food and a stable to sleep in is just outside.
You cut me short, Blissey. Not as sure as yourself, but still. I am fortunate enough to be a community guest this year, alongside folks like Cosmic Keyframe, My Little Ties, Hibiscus Stitch, Step 2 Harmony, and more. From my carefully cultivated position, I was able to pull strings on par with Game of Thrones, seasons 1 through 4, specifically.
What did you do?
I asked them nicely to comp your vending table, and they said, sure.
Is that really pulling strings?
In this day and age, I'll take what I can get.
Yeah,
Of course,
I can't
as
argue
a
that.
community
he's
guest,
not wrong.
I must do my utmost to make this a fun weekend for as many as possible. That's why I'm making sure you can attend, and why I'll be taking part in 10 panels.
10?
Dear God,
Yes,
man!
Sweetie Bloom is going to be very cross at me. Alongside my Bud Trinary, we shall do a character study of Smolder in our Scales and Silk panel. We shall also support the illustrious Q in a new rendition of Trivia-tastic. I shall be a contestant in Trivia Trot, hosted by Bobby Seas, and my little match game with Taylor Bowie McCardle. I shall get to exercise my improv chops with Saber Spark and AC Racefest in Whose Line Is It Anyway, and Cartoon Courtroom, plus Taylor's Trust Us With Your Brony Life. There will be a Bronies React panel, and I shall host a Contributing to Community panel with my buds on what it means to earn and experience life as a community guest. Plus, there'll be a community guest meet and greet, though you can always visit me at my own vending table. By the by, you should get your merchandise ready to go.
Oh, yikes! Right.
Okay, I'm going to pause that there. If you want to know a little bit more about what's going on and all the fun things happening, check out Light and Bliss's channel and the Everfree Northwest announcement 2026, especially if you're going. Or if you know someone that's going and you can pull a few strings to get them to get something for you. Anyway, the Twilight vs. Trixie Saga, Part 10.
Oh, you asked for it.
I'm still Why does she have the other I like towers? I am so confused.
Oh no. Die, Sparkle. A mailmare informed us you needed help. We can only use magic attacks. Nothing else will harm her. We got your back, sister. Stay out of my way! This isn't your fight. Very well. Die then, sister! Pathetic.
want to see how this concludes, if it does, better check out Space Odd Pony and the Twilight and Trixie Saga. And if you haven't seen this before, might as well catch them all, because it's part 10, which means it's a big series. But guess what? It's time to find out who is actually running the show.
Maybe I'm not getting through to you.
Of course.
It's news to me that it's news to you. To which degree, who answers to who? We could go on and on, but in the end, who are we kidding? My divinity is past infinity. Am I getting through? Seems our regime has plummeted, so don't need to scream if you ain't got a mouth.
Okay, that is
Why
mean
fight
to
the
Daphne
when it's the
Jack.
only hit you're getting? It's time to see that this great marquee is the only place you're ever gonna be. So strap on in and take it on the chin, and don't forget who's running the show.
Oh, they had fun with this.
Yeah, look at this! Absolute.
Yeah, gonna stop that there because it's a little bit more involved. You're gonna have to check it out though. From Twital, and of course, the one who's running the show, but it's My Little Pony. Next, we got a flash ditch effort.
So back in March, I made a ship post of the main 6 reacting to the whole Adobe controversy that's long been resolved, and George and Angel Wings, whom you should totally follow and commission their
Damn,
work, by the
they're
way,
good.
thought it would be a great idea to turn my skit into a full animation. So I hope you enjoyed this very funny and incredibly dated video, because animation takes time. Bye! Girls, I have terrible news.
The
Flash
fact
is
that
dying
this is
soon.
actual
Flash Sentry
fandom
is dying?
animation is
What?
insane.
No! I'm talking about the animation software Flash. Don't you mean Adobe Animate? Not the point, Rainbow. When it's gone, it'll be the end for all of us. Oh no! That's like the air we breathe! The horror! Ah. Girls, relax. Flash ain't dying. Animate, whatever. Just because support for it is ended doesn't mean it can't be used ever again. So, we'll be okay? We'll be just fine.
Anyway, that's from George Garza Productions. If you want to see how this ends, I do recommend checking it out. Absolutely.
Very on point for what the main topic was.
Very much so. Now, Pinky's Deadly Curiosity for 5 seconds.
Whoa,
Actually, you know what? We'll just call this the Kiggy block because I think we got a few short ones.
whoa, whoa! Pipe bomb! So cool!
How does
Oh,
this
no.
end? How does this
Oh,
end?
no.
Check out Kiggy.
Oh no.
You shop at Aldi. It's a German convenience store. No, I've never heard of Aldi.
Derpy is an American. Also Kiki. Check it out.
Kirby, Kiki.
It's funny because there's an Aldi near me.
Spit out my AirPod.
Spit them out. Kiki.
Damn!
Check it
I
out.
don't know.
They're having fun with this.
Long form one now. Barry's Act of Kindness. Also Kiki.
Hey! You might like this.
What does
What's in the tail? What's in the tail?
You're gonna have to go to Kiki and find out.
I hope you choke on a motherfucking cheese stick, you nasty, greasy bitch. You look...
Damn!
Okay, again, Kiki, Lightning Dust texted her. Anyway, that's it for the Kiki block. We do that a lot. Next, Cinema Sins. Everything wrong with the end in Friend.
You ruined my terms! I guess we're just not friends anymore! Because together you perfectly demonstrate my lesson on compromise and friendship.
Why exactly did Twilight choose these two in particular? The two Lights were downright sneaky about their intentions. Shouldn't Twilight want them to know what they're getting into so they're prepared to educate the students? This is the most artificially contrived premise of the entire show. Why walk upstairs when you can float up them?
Even though Rainbow Dash and Rarity enjoy doing different things, there are plenty of reasons why they're friends. Like what?
Twilight presents this question without even having an answer in mind. Of course Rarity and Dash are going to struggle when put on the spot like this. Continuing the Season 8 trend,
hoping that
this
they
whole
would have
episode is
the
a
answer.
showcase of Twilight being utterly friendship inept by trying to reduce friendship down to a BuzzFeed compatibility quiz. Their answers are lacking at first because they were put on the spot, but then they start to reminisce on good times spent together, and this would work great if only the background music was a little less quirky and had more Letter to Celestia whimsy. Instead, the background music is off-putting, and the students reject their answers for no reason other than because episode's got an episode. Dash's nostrils disappear.
You have to catch the ball! Really? Well, that sounds dangerous.
Dangerous in what way, Rarity? The unicorn is the only one who doesn't even need to be near the ball to play.
See? They did something Rainbow Dash likes, so now it's time for something Rarity likes. Compromise.
No, Twilight. Half-heartedly sabotaging something a friend wants to do, then flipping the hardship to do something the other doesn't want in pursuit of fake fairness is a terrible form of compromise, and also a terrible form of friendship. What exactly is this school meant to teach again? Rarity's pattern of booping Rainbow Dash is still more canon than Apple Dash.
Ew! It's on my hooves!
Rainbow Dash having sensitive hooves is the most in-character moment of the entire episode. And it probably wasn't even intentional.
I don't like ponies touching my hooves.
Resetting wheel animation.
See every creature?
Every creature. Rarity's hard hat is a vampire. This scene requires two things to work. That Rainbow Dash would act like a clumsy child who's overly excited to explore a cave, which is fine, by the way. That's great. But also that this skilled Wonderbolt would forget how to fly while falling to the ground.
Surely you don't mean that. You're just having a little disagreement. Sometimes that happens between pals.
The Princess of Friendship doesn't even try to salvage this strained friendship. She's just trying to save face in front of her students.
I guess we're just not friends anymore!
Where did that come from? They both simultaneously come to this conclusion out of nowhere because episode's got an episode. Also, of all the things to cause a map summoning, this episode's monumental premise of breaking up the main six doesn't? The map's lack of a reaction makes this a canonical filler episode.
Rainbow Dash called my Cloudsdale Couture boutique idea impractical! Just because I needed Twilight to perform the butterfly wing spell on me whenever I wanted to deliver merchandise.
Wow. Pitching a much better idea for an episode in the middle of one of the worst of the show is a real power move, Rarity. Poor little Cartmare has been trapped up here with no way down for at least 7 episodes.
It'll be a good friends book club. I'll bring snacks.
And by I'll bring snacks, Starlight actually meant she would split a check at a restaurant. If only Glimglam brought some tea cakes, then none of this would have happened.
Is your friendship ending? We'd never let a disagreement get in the way of food!
Starlight teleports away for 20 seconds. How did Twilight and or Starlight come up with and or convey the following plan in such a short amount of time? Also, Starlight teleports to and from the school in those 20 seconds, but makes every pony walk there a moment later for some reason. This closet full of artifacts is open. Then Rarity opens it again.
Any luck?
No! It's gone!
Between Twilight's amazing acting skills and the fact they're the only two friends called to help immediately after a friendship problem between the two, Dash and Rarity should have seen through this from the start. The fake adventure they get sent on requires more deductive reasoning than seeing through this.
Okay. Sorry. Fishing better episode. Yeah, it seems to be a funny season 8 trend. What are you gonna do? Make the episodes yourself. Anyway, Little Shy FIM, Cinemare Sins, everything wrong with the end of friendship. Let's take a look at a Flutterbed animation.
Oh my! I'm so sorry. Can you ever forgive me?
Damn!
Okay, seriously, the audio is painful, but the animation is amazing.
You know what? The audio's not that bad, but then again, I have listened to a little bit more music like this.
Anyway, Densei animation and that Flutterbat animation. Honestly, this was so amazing to see. I really loved it. Now, Achilles come down.
Ooh, I love this song.
I am not.
Yes, I know what it is.
Between the man of his life and
it's no other than Achilles. Or the taste of don't listen. You just jump. You're dense, you're fucker. You will not be more than a rat. So much more than a rat. My opinion. No one asked your opinion. You asked for my counsel. No I gave you my thoughts. Be done with this now and jump off the roof. Can you hear me, Achilles? I'm talking to you.
Ooh, I know what this is referencing now.
Yep, this is the Cozy's Redemption alternative universe that was made by Carlitos. Check out the rest of it. I think they do, if I recall, they actually do quite a few Cozy's Redemption alternative universe animations. Really good stuff. And now, Stick for a Muffin, Part 1, Episode 6, apparently.
Why was there a goofy sound effect there? The muffin!
Pausing
The
that there.
insanity of what the fuck just happened there.
Okay, so yep, that was part 1 of what's probably going to be a 2-part episode or maybe more. But yeah, I just did a quick look here. I cannot believe I know I added this, but I can't believe I did not look into this further. This person's been doing this for a while now, and they got a lot of interesting videos here. I am going to have to archive this. But yeah. Anyway, we had bloopers. Let's have more. Bloopers are unhinged.
Her muzzle crinkled with with ever so slight frustration. Like my existence right now. You know?
Rainbow emoji, rainbow dash. You break hearts, you break physics, you break you break records.
Gosh, Miss Trixie.
Blah, 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 blah. She's too small.
Rainbow emoji, rainbow dash. You break heart.
Break. Why do I keep wanting to say she breaks hearts first?
You know, because that's the first thing she breaks.
That is the first thing.
I'm just that much of a lady killer. You know, every mare wants rainbow dash.
She kept rubbing her hooves on the train's carpet and
I
shocking every pony.
love that
I
flatting.
swear, if there had been any strong... that...
For the hope of... Why am I having problems with this line? I just can't do it.
That's what they are in sign language. Look, you learned something today.
Hello. Patient's demeanor exhibits sadness. Fuck, you had to give me stuff with tons of S noises. Fuck you, Mag. This is hard.
But like the best version of it. I am the best version here.
Which completely isolated my parents and sent them into a deep depression and made it easier for Zephyr to take advantage of them in their older years, like investing all their money in...
All I know is that there's some ponies and creatures.
What the fuck is my life?
Yeah, just... well, did you hear that voice?
For this?
Get out of here, Rainbow. This is not your fic. You're not in this one. Even though Pinky's thinking about you. Quite a lot, actually.
Ain't none of that explain that there thumbnail, Pink. That there? I ain't that much of a hick, fuck.
I just got...
Yes, you are.
It's such an easy line, but let me fuck it up. Hey, Rainbow Dash! What's your biggest crush?
What's your biggest crush?
Yeah, what?
Not who.
Yeah.
It's a it. Is it Boulder? Fuck it.
Gripping a sharpened I've got an overbite, Mag. What the fuck lines are you giving me to say? Sharpened shard of mirror in her magic. Fuck.
Ooga. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. What is he? I can do this. I can do this. I can keep recording because I am a voice actress. I am a professional. Okay. Well, ain't that...
Your
oh
wife
my god, I
says,
can
"I
hear
love
that
you,
echo
but
for
you need
days.
to rest."
God damn it.
What? Yeah, I'm a mouth breather. What of it?
To Rainbow Dash, where were you in the last ponies episode?
Okay, gonna have to pause that there. If you want to see the rest of the horrible, hilariously silly bloopers, you'll have to check out My Little Fanfic Bloopers Are Unhinged by The Last Narrator. Honestly, I do love these. It's amazing. But it also gives you the hint that, you know, no matter how good you are, you can flub up lines constantly. You just gotta have fun with it. But
Indeed.
the next video is literally 33 minutes long, and we're already at the time to end anyway. So I'd say now is a perfect, beautiful, wonderful, good, and quality time to call it a night and wrap up for the show here. I hope you all had fun. So it's more relaxed, more silly, but we definitely got a chance to enjoy some old stuff, some retro stuff. We got to have a little bit of fun together. Let's get our shout-outs in with everybody. Really quick, I did see the Scribbler bloopers. The funny thing is I got this video in weeks ago. So the Scribbler ones did not get in just yet, but they will be put in the future. So just a heads up on that, White Phoenix. Now, really quickly, just for your fun, before we send off to our shout-outs here, I remembered a really old video series that I used to watch way back when I used to watch new episodes of MLP on Brony State. So I put a playlist of that in our horse videos in our Discord if you want to check that out. Maybe have some fun there. Anyway, start off as Crazy Mac Capitan. Shut up.
Fire, explosion, consequences, yell your own things. And as like last week, hopefully life and everything stops the roaring bricks and we can actually have the ability to feel like we can stream during the week.
I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed just for the sake of rainy. I'm not gonna deal with that anymore.
Yeah.
DM 21.
Have a great week. Stay healthy, and I'm going to bed.
And Turquoise.
Good night, DM. We'll see you in that party. Link to that is in the chat.
And also Suki of the Otaku Assembly.
Bad.
Alright. with that, I'd like to thank everybody for joining us for another episode of The Brony Show. Please be sure to tune in tune in every Monday for the show. Keep an eye out on the Discord and the Twitch streams where Rainy may be streaming on Thursday or Friday. If they're feeling better, hopefully they are. But also keep in mind, Sunday we have Circuits Gaming where we are going back into Pal World. We are now in 1.0 and we have a private server and we are doing this au natural, at least as part of the game. So, yeah, we're playing the game completely normal, which has been really interesting already so far. Really interesting. But also remember that there is the pre-show 1 hour before the main show with Coldest and Crew doing pre-show fun. And if you're catching us live, we have the Coffee House After Party, which is only on our Vaughn stream, only live. If you're watching us on archive, unfortunately, you will not be able to see it. Sorry. Anyway, with that, let's go ahead and get our shout out to our IRC chatters out there. Thank you to K, Matt Captain, for keeping an eye on the chat. Thank you to Cat Sakai, Cold Dude, Fantastic Fred, Sonic5421, Techman, White Phoenix, and yay, Archivers. Speaking of which, I do want to give a shout out to all the wonderful people out there, whether you're watching us on archives on YouTube, Twitch, or wherever archives might be uploaded, or watching us live on YouTube, Twitch, or wherever live streams may be broadcast. Thank you so much for your time, your love, your attention, your dedication, your commitment, your enjoyment, and just the fun that you are having with us and the Brony community still, even after all these years. Sometimes it's fun to look back on the past, but we also got to remember there are some great things that are coming up in the future as well, whether it's from the community itself, and maybe even we'll see something interesting coming from Hasbro and G6. I don't know what to expect. I'm hoping for the best. But we still have a wonderful community here and a lot of wonderful things going on that will keep me coming for quite a long time. So for now, I'd say let's do one more dip into the past here with a bona fide version of Eagle Eye Cherry with Save Twilight. I hope you all have a good night, everybody.
Let's go back to 2012, just before she could fly. Nerdy horse and the other five was a much simpler time. Oh yeah. Well, don't you wish the storytelling wasn't meant for marketing toys? I reminisce of early 2010s and dream of how it could have been. Save Twilight, mix the royalty, reimagine. Start from season 3, save Twilight. Take away her wings, make it canon. They're not getting to me. She was once just a student, future full of books and spells. But then they thought she was useless. Said let's make her a princess. She was better with just the smarts. Just forget her story arc. Finale 3 to end of show. The best of all of G-Force flow. Save Twilight. Mix the royalty, reimagine. Start from season 3, save Twilight. Take away her wings, make it canon. They're not getting to me. I dread the plot so differently. A unicorn indefinitely. The tale improved dramatically. All the way things might have been. Save Twilight. Mix the royalty, reimagine. Start from season 3, save Twilight. Take away her wings, make it canon. They're not getting to me, save Twilight. Mix the royalty, reimagine. Start from season 3. save Twilight. Take away her wings, make it canon. They're not canon to me. 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 Save Twilight. Nix the royalty, reimagine. Start from season 3, save Twilight. Take away her wings, make it canon. They're not canon to me.
I, for one, still celebrate our winged princess.